Hi, this is Greg Jasmine. This is again for FTT122 SDI. This is week 4 assignment on stopping power. Alright, question number 1, the term stopping power, what is a good formula? I actually found two, one related directly to ballistics, one not. The one not is from ScienceDirect.com. What's the International Commission on Radiation Used in Some Measurements, or the ICRU. They have their own formula, which is 1S equals minus 1 PD, capital E, DL. Does it even mean anything? Well, kind of. E is energy, or MeV, of mass density, grams per centimeter. That part of the formula is actually important. Now, they're talking about particulate stopping power, such as in radiological stopping power, aka, well, nuclear generators. However, the USCCA, or US Concealed Carry Association.com, had an article by Scott Wagner that was published January 19, 2018, and he stated that the KO, or the knockout factor, equals the mass of the bullet times the velocity of the bullet times the diameter of the bullet divided by 7,000, basically the grains of bullet to pounds. So that's the more established industry style, to what I could find out there. Went to number 2. How, do I agree with the formula that currently exists? And yes and no, it's partially. There's different kinds of projectiles that are subject to a lot of the unknown factors, such as energy dump versus penetration, how big of a hole you're making versus how much kinetic energy are you transferring, and that's been the debate that's gone back and forth, well, ever since the term stopping power has even been presented. For me, it's taking down the target, regardless whether you're penetrating it or simply knocking it down. That is, for me, what stopping power does. So for me, like I said, I would define stopping power as disabling or incapacitating my target. I'm not looking for hunting. I am looking for, in the term self-defense, is where the stopping power term really derives on through. So that would be my definition there, whether we're talking of completely penetrating the target or just, again, stopping it, taking that threat out of the fight. That is my definition of stopping power. How much and how easily can you disengage the threat that you're dealing with? And has modern ballistics altered the way, or the concept of how we can measure it? Not really, because there's a couple of factors that modern science doesn't take into equation, besides the niche factors of ammunition types and that kind of stuff, and preferential. Two things I think that are often left out is repeatability. So how much in a given set of time can you repeat that same factor? So basically, take 9mm versus 45. We all know 45 has more inertial mass, and the traditional formula has more stopping power, even hollow point to hollow point. However, given a set number of time, how more likely you are to repeat that effect. You're able to get more accurate shots at 9mm on target than you are 45, and that's the other factor there is multiple shots, and that's in any self-defense argument in shooting. So that's the one factor for darn sure that I think they're missing. Also, again, I think the modern science is focused on either, again, kinetic energy transfer or penetration, and we don't really have a blending of those two, and that's something that I think needs to be addressed somehow empirically and scientifically rather than subjectively. Well, that's it for today. Thank you.